Hello, I'm Ed Setnor, the Superintendent of Port Authority, Police Department of New York and New Jersey. As we honor the folks that have fallen on the 23rd anniversary of the attacks at the World Trade Center, I just would like to thank everybody at the World Trade Center Health Program at Rutgers. As everyone knows, the Port Authority Police Department lost 37 members of the force on that day, the most horrific event for any police department in the United States in one single day. That tragedy continues to impact us as folks that have worked at Ground Zero have illnesses that count in the hundreds and the dozens throughout New York and New Jersey, and we cannot thank everybody at Rutgers in New Brunswick and what they do, especially Dr. Udison and all the staff there that continue to treat our members, as well as all the first responders throughout New York and New Jersey, to make sure that they get the best critical care to help them move along with their life and their quality of life. I also would like to thank Deborah Thurston, who is my nurse, for my illnesses that I have from Ground Zero efforts when I was a New Jersey State Trooper, and all the nurses that are on the staff there. Without their efforts and their continued efforts to get us healthy and get us the needs that we have, I cannot thank them enough for their support, their dedication, and the service that they give to all our first responders. So on behalf of all the men and women of the Port Authority Police Department, thank you, Dr. Udison. Thank you to all the nurses, the administrative staff, the clerical staff, and everybody that keeps the machine rolling to ensure that all our first responders get the treatment that they need as a result of the work at Ground Zero. Thank you, and God bless everyone.
Hello, my name is Tony Moyet, and I am a certified responder with the World Trade Center Health Program. I have worked at Ground Zero since day one, Wall Street, and at Pier A when it was completed. I spent a lot of time in the contamination zone. Then in the beginning of 2018, I got sick. I was diagnosed with COPD. It was an aggressive COPD. And in the beginning of 2019, I was placed on oxygen and became disabled. It was so aggressive that in the beginning of 2021, I was told that I was terminally ill and that I had 6 to 8 months to live, to get my affairs in order, all in 3 short years. It's amazing. But I had a secret weapon. I had the World Trade Center Health Program on my side. They worked with my doctors and I on testing and treatments so I could qualify for a lung transplant. Then on the 4th of July of 2021, I received my double lung transplant. There were so many people to thank, those which I dealt with on a one-to-one basis, all the doctors, the nurses, and administration workers of the World Trade Center Health Program. Then there's so many people from behind the scenes, the faces and names that I don't know. Everyone working together in unison for the purpose of my health. It's been over 3 years now with my new lungs. I have seen my youngest daughter graduate high school, and on August 23rd, 2024, dropped her off at Stony Brook University. She wants to be a nurse. I have seen the birth of 3 granddaughters. The newest is 3 weeks old. Thank you everyone at the World Trade Center Health Program with all my heart. And I especially like to thank Dr. Udison and my case manager, Deborah Thurston, who both worked with my doctors while holding my hand. Thank you all again.
Good morning, this is James Brannigan. I work for the Army Corps of Engineers on 9/11 in 2001. We were there to help support the first responders and evacuate the people off the island. We were taking people off the island that were covered with dust and debris. We were giving them things to wash themselves off, rags, this and that, putting up shower stations on the boats and dropping them off in Brooklyn. And then going back and forth. We did that all day long. We worked there for approximately 4 months, bringing supplies and helping out the first responders with whatever they might have needed. We were doing dredging, we were bringing tractors on because we had a crane with a boat with a big crane. We were lifting things on and off. A lot of work we did there for the 4 months. And And after that, we signed up for the World Trade Center health program at Rutgers University, where Dr. Udison was in charge of the facility at that time, and still is. We went for physicals every year. I had from 2002 on. 18 years later, I wound up coming down with bone marrow cancer. And Dr. Udison took very good care of me and took care of all the other people at the Army Corps and whoever was in the World Trade Center. She was right there. I don't know how she did it. She was always on the phone with somebody. But anyway, she put me in Sloan Kettering, and I wound up getting a perfect match there. And I was there for approximately 3.5 to 4 months in Sloan Kettering. Of course, Deborah Thurston took care of all the paperwork and all the needs that my wife and the questions my wife had. She gave her all sorts of answers and support. They did a great job. They made my wife feel good. They took care of me. Of course, I didn't know how I was going to do, but I wound up being very lucky. I'm 6 years out and I'm cancer free. And I still go there every year for a physical, and anybody that doesn't go there is kind of foolish. They should sign up, get there, because it's a great physical, and they do a fantastic job. I want to thank them very much for taking care of me. Thank you.
On the anniversary of 9/11, one of the most devastating tragedies in American history, I, James Diaz, would like to thank Patricia Stark, my case manager, Dr. Iris Udison, my doctor, and everyone at the World Trade Center Health Program for their dedication to our cause. But most of all, for being our friends, being there when no one else would listen, making us feel that we mattered. From the bottom, middle, and top of my heart, thank you.
Hello, my name is Andre Sahai, and during the 9/11, I was a field supervisor at Ground Zero, restoring power to Lower Manhattan. Since then, I have become ill with 9/11 related illnesses, and I have joined the 9/11 program with the help of Dr. Udison and her staff and all the doctors that she has referred me to. My health has stabilized, and I am grateful for all the help that Dr. Udison has provided through the 9/11 program. I want to thank everyone again for being there for me and my family, and have a good day. Thank you.